Hi everyone, welcome to my channel. If this is your first time here, my name is Helen. I am a master KonMari consultant and a trained professional organizer. I love making videos exploring different aspects of the KonMari method, as well as just sharing everything that sparks joy for me. And if that sounds good to you, I hope you'll hit that subscribe button and come join in on the conversation. So today's video is a bit of an impromptu, chatty video. I didn't plan to make this video, but it's been too long and I really am itching to get back into YouTube. I have two excuses for not making a video for so long. They are not great excuses. Number one, my ring lights broke. I am sitting in a different spot today, hoping I'll get some of this natural sunlight into the videos. And the other excuse is I have a very busy work schedule. I started a new job. I'm now working for Team KonMari as a success coach. And what that is I am working as a business mentor / coach to work with certified KonMari consultants from around the world to help them build their businesses. And it's such a joyful part of my day. I really love mentoring calls with my mentees around the world. I love you all. And it's so fun to be able to give back to this community that gave me so much. I feel really grateful to be in this position and share my knowledge, because when I got certified, I was consultant number 19. And so I've seen this community change a lot in the last 9 or so years. It honestly the best it's ever been. You're so supported as a consultant now compared to when I first got started. We had to figure out everything on our own. Not to say I really did everything on my own. I really couldn't have done it without my fellow KonMari consultants that I was in a mastermind group with. I didn't even know what a mastermind group was when I first did the course. A couple of the ladies from the course that I met suggested we form this mastermind group where we hop on Zoom calls every 2 weeks, and we did that for at least 7 years. I really couldn't have done it without them. The generosity and the ideas and the sharing and just the support that I received from other consultants was really critical to me being able to make this a real career for myself. Doing everything by yourself, it's hard. It's more fun to do things with a friend. I'm learning from everyone as well as sharing my knowledge. It's amazing to be able to do that. So today I wanted to make this video because I want to just share a little bit about how becoming a KonMari consultant really impacted my life. So let's start there. The first way being a KonMari consultant has impacted my life is the community that I have met as a result of being a KonMari consultant. I love the fact that this community has grown so much from when I first started to now. And I love that I have a friend essentially in every city, maybe not every city, but all over the world. It's pretty incredible to be able to meet up with someone when you are traveling and have a person that you don't know, yet for some reason you connect so well with. There's this thing that I've noticed with KonMari consultants is that we always have quite a few things in common, even though when we're all so different, like different interests, different age group, different everything. However, whenever I sit down and talk to another KonMari consultant, let's say I'm into like 10 different things. The other consultant will likely have like a shared minimum 2 or 3 things like in common with me. So it's really fun to meet people like-minded people and who I know like our values are well aligned and we really live a joy-centered life, and it's just such a joy. And I really love meeting consultants from around the world, not only like virtually but in person whenever I can. And it's just one of my favorite things when people come to my city and reach out to me to see if we can meet up. The generosity in this community is just unlike any other community I've ever been in. You know, when I was growing up, I always felt like I didn't really fit in anywhere. And I know a lot of us felt that way, but it wasn't until I went to the KonMari Consultant course that I was like, I found my people. I really truly feel that still today. And like I said, I couldn't have built my business without the other consultants, and not only that, the generosity, the advice, the support, even the referrals that I've gotten from other consultants. It's just makes my heart warm, gives me all the feels. And the second way that I feel like being a KonMari consultant has impacted my life is the fact that I got to meet Marie Kondo. Marie Kondo is a unicorn in human form. She's amazing. She has such a calming presence about her, so much wisdom, so authentic, so genuine. I take away so much every time I get to meet Marie, whether it's virtually or in person. I love hearing her speak. I love her books. She seriously has changed my life in so many ways, and she continues to change my life. She is such a positive influence in my life, reminding me to use joy as my compass and to not lose myself. I really, really, truly appreciate Marie and her husband Takumi. He is also an author, and he's written a book called Be Yourself. I don't believe it's in English yet, but I read it in Chinese and I loved it. You know, their whole message of joy and being authentic to who you are just really resonates so much with me. There's no one else like Marie. I am starstruck, you know. I was in tears the last time I saw her, and it's been so long. Like, I've been a KonMari consultant for 9 years, and she still has this effect on me. It's embarrassing, but it's not embarrassing because it's genuine feelings, and everyone was in tears just because everyone was so moved, just sharing how much has impacted our lives. Let's move on to the next point before I start crying. So the third way being a KonMari consultant has really impacted my life is I really truly feel honored and privileged to have a hand in helping people in their tiding festival. A tiding festival is the KonMari method, really. It's about going through all of your things honestly and facing who you really are as a person, and then choosing to keep only the things that really bring you joy and the things that are going to support you to live your ideal life. It's a very difficult and emotional thing to do, which is why it's more fun and easier to do it with a consultant. And I really feel honored every time someone even just considers my service. It's a big thing to invite a complete stranger into your house and go through your underwear drawer with you, right? Like it can be so intimate. And I really, truly love all of my clients. I miss them after our tiding festival is done. I want to know how they're doing. I want to see them. And sometimes I do. I just don't get to see them as much as I would like to because there's not enough hours in a day to kind of keep in contact with everybody. And honestly, I'm a really bad friend that way. I'm really bad at keeping in contact with the people I care about because I am an introvert at heart. I love being at home and I love being on my own. That's always one of my goals, is to just be better at reaching out to people. But once again, that's a different topic for a different day. I am grateful to be able to be that person that people trust, to bring into their home and help them figure out what is sparking joy for them. And I have seen some truly amazing transformations, you know, where people's energy just completely shifts from not excited about life to a vibrant, joyful life. And that is just the best. The fourth way being a KonMari consultant has impacted my life is I am grateful to have a career that can adapt to my current season of life. I remember when this is before I became a KonMari consultant, when I first finished my tiding, I remember I went through my tiding festival when my son was almost 1 and I was on maternity leave and I was about to go back to work. As soon as I went back to work, it didn't sit right with me how little time I was spending with him. We would drop him off at daycare. My husband and I would drop him off at daycare maybe at 7:15, 7:30. I would go to work for 8, leave work at 4, pick up my son around 4:30 or 5, come home, we make dinner, then it's bath time. Then he goes to bed, I believe by maybe 6:30 or 7 back then, because he was such a young age. And I really didn't see him much at all. And I remember talking to my husband about wanting to change my career to one where I can be the mom that I want to be. And being a KonMari Consultant has really allowed me to do that. I'm able to schedule my clients around my ideal schedule. And as that changes, I can adapt my schedule to work with what works for my family. And I really appreciate having the flexibility to do that and not have to answer to anybody about needing to take time off or needing to make last minute changes to my schedule when my son is suddenly sick, right? Because these are things that were causing a lot of stress in my life. The unknown, the uncertainty, not knowing how to deal with these situations that suddenly pops up. So I'm really grateful to have a career that allows me to do that and have it change and adapt and change again depending on my season of life. So super grateful that I have that option. The last way that being a KonMari Consultant has really impacted my life is that it really pushed me outside of my comfort zone. When I attended the course, I remember I was so shy to even ask a single question. And sometimes I'm still that way. I'm not a person that raises my hand. So the fact that I'm an instructor for the course now really blows my mind. That really is way outside of my comfort zone, and I didn't realize how comfortable I would feel outside of my comfort zone. I also have this whole side of my business where I do a lot of speaking, and that was unexpected. I remember being approached by the home show in my city to speak as one of the main stage speakers. Having never done it before, my first speaking engagement, it was a full house, but I wasn't intimidated at all. I actually really enjoyed that experience, and then that opened up a whole new world. I started doing speaking engagements and running workshops, and I do them in people's homes, in local stores, boutiques, in offices, for events like conferences, or I've done like keynote speaking, and it's really incredible how many different types of speaking engagements I was able to do. And on top of that, I have been invited to go on all the different TV shows in my city, as well as like being interviewed in magazines and newspaper and podcasts and radio. So I've really gained so much experience doing all kinds of things I never expected that I would as a KonMari Consultant. And I love that by stepping outside of my comfort zone, I found a truer version of myself, because I know I never felt more comfortable in my life than I do now. So I'm grateful to have had the opportunity to try all these different things. And so I really am grateful to myself for taking the step to sign up for the KonMari Consultant course back in 2016, because it's truly the best decision I've ever made. I found a career that I really love. I have so many different opportunities to do different things that I never thought I would get to do. And I just live with joy every day. I know it sounds so cheesy, but it's true. I truly do feel joyful and grateful every single day. And I just feel very lucky to be in this position. I know a lot of people are hesitant to sign up for the course because it is intimidating to start your own business. And that is really why the reason we started the Success Coach program is to support people through that beginning phases. Not to say we only support new consultants, because I have mentees from the green badge level, which is the first badge level when you become a certified consultant, all the way to the master consultant level. And I really love working with people of all different batch levels, and I learned so much from everyone. And so it's really this beautiful community that you're part of when you become a KonMari consultant. So there is a course coming up in London next month in October. I believe the registration is still open for another week or two. If you're interested in joining the course, or at least finding out more about it, there is info sessions you can join, so definitely check those out. Or you can send me a message and ask me all the questions you want. My email address is hello@hellenyun.com, and I promise I will get back to you as soon as I can. I also have a referral code for you, and it's $250 off your registration. And so that referral code is Helen. I am really looking forward to going to London myself. Even though I won't be teaching the course, I am going there as a success coach to lead a business workshop with my co-success coach, Rebecca, who's based in Edinburgh. And we're going to host a consultant meetup as well as a business workshop for certified KonMari consultants. And I'm just so excited to go to London and to connect with my KonMari consultant community and see Marie Kondo. And it's just, I'm really grateful to be going. And if you are signed up to go to the London course, I'm going to pop into the course, and I hope I get to talk to you and you can say hi. It's really such a special community that I feel really grateful for and feel so lucky to be part of. I hope this video helps. I'm not sure if I answer your questions, but if it doesn't, you can always pop your questions in the comments below, and I promise I will respond to them as soon as I can. If you like content like this, please press the like button below. That really helps. And thank you for watching this video. It's your way of supporting my channel, and I really, really do appreciate it. And I do want to make more videos. I think sometimes I overthink it, and I think it needs to be perfect and everything needs to be perfect. But actually I felt pretty good today, not having much of a script and just pressing record. So I hope you enjoy this. And until next time, choose joy, live well.